This is Coors Field in Denver, Colorado, home of the Rockies, offering unique food, craft brews, and cool seating options. See why this stadium is rock solid. What's going on, everybody? I'm Harrison Taylor, and this is Coors Field, the home of the Colorado Rockies. Located in Denver, Colorado, the stadium has a capacity of 50,144 and broke ground on October 16, 1992. The stadium was built as the Rockies' permanent home after playing at Mile High Stadium since their expansion team was granted. After drawing 4.5 million fans during the first season, the decision was made to increase the capacity from a planned 43,800. During construction, dinosaur fossils were found on the site, which led to the eventual inspiration for the team's mascot, Dinger. The stadium cost $300 million to construct and open on April 26, 1995. The Rockies beat the Mets 11-9 in their first game. Coors Brewing paid $30 million for naming rights of the venue, which was recently extended in 2017 to remain the name of the ballpark until at least 2047. After the 2013 season, a renovation took place in the right field upper deck, turning it into the rooftop, an outdoor party deck. In 2018, the team debuted an updated video board in the shape of the Rocky Mountains. In addition to the Rockies, the ballpark has hosted 2 MLB All-Star games and 1 NHL Stadium Series game. The Rockies' current lease of the ballpark runs until at least 2047. Now let's stroll the stadium. Starting at the main gate, there is a grand entrance with a clock tower. Once inside the gates, you can find the team's lineup for the day, featuring pictures of the players. All along the concourse, banners are hanging to celebrate the team's history. In left field, there's a playground for kids as well as Buckaroos, a concession stand featuring kids' meals. Fans can also find the New Era team store nearby with these cool prints of the team's 30th anniversary, hats of the team's minor league affiliates, and more cool hats like this one inspired by the Avalanche. In center field, there's the fountains and forest, and up high is a holdover from Mile High Stadium, the rock pile bleachers, offering cheap seats to the game. Further along on the concourse, there is the Diamond Dry Goods store, offering a huge selection of merchandise. On the upper level, fans can find the Clock Tower bar, and they can also head a mile high above sea level by visiting the 20th row of the upper deck, which is indicated by the purple seats. In upper right field, fans can find the rooftop, which features drink rails, bars, restaurants, and spaces for groups. Overall, there's not a bad seat in the house here at Coors Field. One of the coolest parts of Coors Field is the Sandlot Brewery. The brewery was the first brewery located inside of an MLB stadium when it opened in 1995. It is known for its Belgian-style wit that they call Belly Slide Wit, which was the original brew that inspired Blue Moon. Still to this day, they brew a lineup of craft beers, including the Sandlot Summer Session, which is a celebration beer for the Rockies' 30th anniversary, and what I tried, the Rain Delay Hazy IPA. The brewery is attached to a barbecue restaurant, offering a nice seating area on the concourse. Coors Field is serving up a bunch of unique concession offerings this season, including the beefsteak empanadas with chimichurri aioli, accompanied with a lime wedge. You can also try the barbecue chicken mac and cheese sandwich, which is pulled chicken and original barbecue sauce and white cheddar macaroni and cheese on a potato brioche bun in section 137. Fans can also try a Midwestern favorite, the Doritos Walking Nacho, which comes with your choice of carnitas or chicken tinga with Doritos chips, green chili queso, jalapenos, and pico de gallo. A Colorado staple, the green chili cheese fries can be found at Coors Field as well, which are potato shoestring french fries topped with green pork chili, shredded cheddar jack cheese, and Wisconsin breaded cheese curds. And for your sweet tooth, you can try the berry waffle cone, which is a large waffle cone filled with raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and a ricotta cannoli filling with a lemon rind garnish. You can also try the peach chimneys, which are flour tortillas, whipped cream cheese, sliced peaches, cinnamon sugar mix, caramel syrup, and whipped cream. And of course, can you really be in the Rocky Mountains without some Rocky Mountain oysters? Now let's get to trying some of this food. Hi, we are here with the Elvis Shake from Helton's Grill. It was last year's signature item here at Coors Field. It's got peanut butter sauce, it's got Cracker Jacks, it's got bacon and cream de banana. Let's go ahead and give it a taste for only $8.50 in this souvenir Rockies glass. That's really good. It's a very thick shake. You get that banana flavor. The peanut butter and stuff is really only on top, so you're really only getting like a banana shake, which you know, go bananas, of course. Of course, let's eat some bacon.
So while the presentation is amazing, the bacon tastes great, the milkshake by itself doesn't really all mesh. I like something a little more crazy. So if we're looking at our pop point scale, this probably gets 4 out of 6 pop points.
All right, we are up top here at Coors Field with these beefsteaks empanadas. They're part of this season-ending stretch promotion that Aramark is doing, in which they're gonna have a seasonal menu for the spring, seasonal menu for the summer, and seasonal menu for the fall. So here we have beefsteak empanadas. It's 2 empanadas for $12.50, so a little steep. The empanadas here do look a little crispy, a little over crispy, I would say, but it's beef still. Then they got a chimichurri aioli. So let's first try it without the aioli. And that empanada dough there, very flaky, just what you would expect in an empanada. It is a little burnt though, so it does kind of kill some of the flavor that this would give off. So let's go ahead. Now let's open up this aioli. Give it a little dip. Here we go. That's really good. It has a little bit of a heat element, and then it has a citrusy flavor that kind of balances out that heat and really adds an overall creaminess to the otherwise dry empanada. So with the sauce and this empanada here on our pop point scale, this is probably going to get 3.5 out of 6 pop points on our pop point scale. We are here live from the bullpen with some special guests to try some popcorn. It's $12.25 and refillable in this helmet. And I can already tell you, results don't look good. It was not under a heat lamp. It was not popped fresh. Saw, take a kernel, you take a kernel.
Oh no.
Let's go ahead and try it.
Oh, it's stale.
That's like, when your popcorn's chewy, it's never a good sign. The salt, not very good. Just look at her face right there. That's not very good. So if we're looking at our Ballpark bites, top of the pops, it's at the bottom. Overall at Coors Field, the food was just decent. While there were several unique food offerings, the preparation was just not there. The milkshake was good, but the empanadas were burnt and the popcorn was also cold and stale. Other food we tried, like a bratwurst, was also lackluster. With all this in mind, the stadium earns 3 pop points for food. Coors Field really shines on value. On the night we visited, we got the family 4-pack for $59. This included 4 tickets, $40 in loaded concession credits, and a parking pass. This was a great deal. You can also get cheap tickets in the rock pile or on the rooftop. There are also deals for 50% off club level tickets, and anyone can also sit in the Mountain Ranch Bar and Grill on the club level. I felt concession prices were also pretty reasonable as well, so for value, the stadium earns 5 pop points. This stadium offered some activities like speed pitch and home run derby by the bullpen. The light show at the beginning of the game and when the closer came out were cool. I also enjoyed the fountains in the batter's eyes as well as the trees native to the Colorado area. The scoreboard shape was cool as well. There were also a couple of in-game promotions and fans could get their picture taken with Dinger. So for that, the stadium earns 4 pop points for fun. The concourses were all laid out well with lots of different food items. Lines were non-existent and the staff were friendly. The seats were comfortable and every part of the park we visited had a good view of the field action. This earns the stadium 5 pop points for fan experience. Add it all up and Coors Field gets an overall stadium score of 8.5 out of 10 or sprinkled with salt. Well, you have the score and that's the show. Thank you for joining me here at Coors Field and be sure to leave a comment down below on what you're going to see next here on Concession Critics.